So, Cathedral Speed. Only one place we need to go to this week. Monza. And before I go any further, I believe Smalley's driving a Peugeot, but he's got a Honda sticker on. That is wrong on all sorts of levels. I gave Jando a lot of stick for it. Now it's Smalley's turn for that abomination of a sticker on a Honda sticker on a Peugeot car. No. No, that doesn't work. That is just wrong on all sorts of levels. It's like Matty admitting that he can race, you just don't do it. But never mind, we'll get past that. Anyways, we're in Group 1 cars around Monza this week. After 2000. So Smalley first off's got the Peugeot 908, I think. HDI. Joe is in a similar sort of car. Also a Peugeot. There he is. Fuller is in the Audi. Dirge brings Von technique and all that sort of thing. So he picked up a penalty as well. Knows exactly where to pick up the limits. Next we have Danny. Danny is in the Toyota, and this is my favourite livery, my personal favourite livery of the week. Look at that. He's actually based himself off the Toyota Formula 1 car, and it looks beautiful. So to me, that is the best one of the week. There's Ben. Ben has gone for a By Felicia car. Smalley sets a 132. Fuller's on a 133 from what I can see. Danny's on a 133. So there's Mick, run very wide. He's gone for a very popular sort of shop. And he's gone for a very, very little time. Have a look at the Stig's livery. Now, Stig, of course, he says he's Dutch. We all know he's as German as anything. And he spun, just for our amusement. The one I haven't seen is Matty there. Where is he? Where is Matty? Matty. There he is. There he is. This was designed by some bloke, I can't remember his name. He's very tall and good looking though. This was designed originally for the Endurance Championship. The Endurance League, should I say, sorry. And basically the best part about this car, it's not the colour of the livery, and it's not the fact that it's got S-Club on, but it's got tear on the back, and as we all know, Matty loves a bit of tear drops in his eyes. So please, if you want to talk to Matty about tear drops, especially the tear part, then please message him on JuanBall93 on PSN. That's JuanBall93 on PSN. So Ben's the quickest driver so far. Mick's finally improved his time to something. It's all 135s for the last couple of drivers. So I was actually hoping this week that Elliot Robot will be here to race. Sadly, he is not. Apparently, he's had to tend to something. I don't know what he's had to tend to. It's probably writing some sort of Japanese hieroglyphics or something. Whatever he does in his spare time. But hopefully, Elliot Robot will be back next week. Especially the way after he nicked Nils' podium in F1 on Monday or Sunday or whatever day it was. I don't know what day it is. If someone wants to let me know what day it is, then please feel free to keep your opinion to yourself. Ben doesn't go quicker. Smalley, is he on for a better time? Nope, he's not. Danny's third fastest so far, which is good effort from little Danny. Danny's been away in the last week or so. He's been to Valencia, and he was telling me about the trip that he's made to the old Valencia Formula One circuit. Very fascinating it was to hear how part of that circuit is now just basically industrial wasteland. And how a lot of the places still have the original curbing and everything from the Grand Prix back in 2012 when it was last held. So here comes Danny now towards the end of the lap. It's now through what is soon to be not known as the Parabolica. Apparently it's been renamed the Alboreto curve after Michele Alboreto. Goes quickest. Oh, he displaces Ben. Good effort. Nice time from little Danny. Ben doesn't improve his time. Let's see what Smalley does. Improves his time by 3/10. Look at that. 31.9. Brilliant. The man who could yet dislodge is Joe. Doesn't improve his time this time round. But wow, 3/10 quicker. Let's see what Fuller can conjure up here. Fuller, as we all know, he is a monumental moron, is Fuller. And he got his first win recently in that weird oval-looking thing race. And as we all know, last week he caused a bit of a laugh riot with everybody by crashing into the pit lane entrance in Fuji. That's even now still laughing about. He says he doesn't care. I know him. He hated doing that, and especially the fact it was caught on stream. So this week he'll be hoping not to hit any pit walls. But I think the question has to be, it's either going to be walls or sausages for Fuller this week. There's a Stig. He's now coming out of the Scary chicane. He is going to be one of the first... no, he's not quite going to be one of the first to finish his lap. As Joe improves his time and remains fourth fastest. Stig goes fourth fastest. Improves, good time. Fuller, I don't think going to improve. He's going to stay sixth. Grimm's going to stay seventh. Matty's not going to improve his time. He's going to stay blast. But fair play, he plugs away every week. As Fuller improves his time, he goes for fastest now. Nice, nice time, Mr. Fuller. To 4th place. So that there's 8 tenths covering first to 4th. There is less than 1.4 seconds covering first to 6th. Okay, so we could be in for a lively old scrap round Monza. So we're just going to wait for quality to start. Sorry, the race to start and for quality to finish. And here we go. Here we go. Smalley, Danny, Ben and Fuller. Top 4. Wait for the 5 red lights, as always. And then we will be off and racing. Now. Oh, it looks like Danny might have had a bit of a jump start penalty there. Smalley gets off the line well. Ben gets off the line probably slightly better. Has actually jumped into the lead early on. Into the first chicane we go. They're looking actually not too bad. Okay, Matty and Mick might have taken about 10 years to get round the first corner, but the point of the matter is they got round the first corner. Ben already has a bit of a lead. He's starting to stretch out on. I'm just going to quickly do that and go to Ben and Smalley. There's Ben. Who's off? Who's off? That's Fuller, I think. Yes, Fuller went off into the gravel. That's cost him a ton of places. Oh no, that's Grimoff. That's Grimoff into the gravel. I reckon he might have had a little bit of assistance there, because Matty was looking down the inside of him, and well, that was. It's been the first lap. Matty's now gone off track, so Grim has his place back, kind of. Now we've got Fuller, and Fuller's going down the inside of Mick. A little bit of nudgy McNudgers in there from Fuller, but no dramas. So now we're heading onto the start of lap 2. Let's watch from Fuller's perspective. And down to the first chicane, not quite close enough to take advantage. Wow, Oh, he got better drive out of there than Mick, and he has claimed the place. He's back up to 6th. Stig's 5th as Joe in 4th. Danny up to 3rd. That's Benoff. That was the leader. That's Benoff. He's gone from 1st to 5th very quickly. As so it sounded like someone was having a bit of a moment. Possibly Joe. But wow, okay, so now Smalley has gone to the front. He has cycled through to the lead. Now, there's Danny in 2nd and not letting him go. Joe 3rd. Stig's up to 4th, and Stig now has Ben for company into the soon-to-be former Parabolica. And Ben is just a bit too far back to make a difference here. As Fuller 6th, and Mick is not really getting away. He's not allowing. Mick's not really allowing Fuller to get away from. Yeah, there's still 20 odd laps to go. Haven't even spoken about strategy yet. Mick's now falling back from Fuller. There is Fuller. Looking to try and gain on Ben. Ben in turn trying to gain on Von der Technique. Otherwise known as the Stig. Now heading through Parabolica. There's Joe. Danny is now fallen off the back of Smalley. Smalley has now got himself a nice gap of about 2 seconds. As now Smalley gets away, there's Danny, there's Joe just about in 3rd spot. Stig is doing comfortably in 4th actually, getting away from Ben. There's Fuller in 6th, he's pulled away from Grimothy. Matty and Mick, I guess, has made a mistake. There he is. Oof. He will not be happy about that. Mick, of course, he was at a well-known historical place in the northeast on Saturday. He was at a place called Beamish, which is a place that reminds you of the 1940s and 50s. or in Mick's case, it reminds him of his childhood. That's how old he is. He's that old and he makes Nokia phones look young. But can he close up on Matty, who in a pink car, but strangely suits him, considering that he might have made a decision that he goes one way and the other. That's Matty goes one way and the other. To ask me what I mean, please message Matty on JuanBall93. But remarkably, everyone is staying on track just at this stage in time. There's Grim. He's a little bit in no man's land, or as I like to call it, Dusty Springfield. There's Fuller in the non-original pink car. Seeing as he copied Matty's design. That's Fuller who's copied Matty's design. That's copied. I'll just point out, copied. And just stuck a load of OFR stickers on to hope for the best. Now then, here's Ben. He's gone for a little bit of rallycross. I know Toyotas are good at building rally cars, but there's no need to be doing it in the LMP1 cars. Not gonna lie to you. But now, with Ben down to 6, there's Fuller up to 5th now. That's given the top 4 a mighty old break. Stiggs in 4th, he just can't quite catch up to Joe. There is Joe. There's Danny, he's in 2nd spot. He is a little bit on his own right now. So there's Danny, he's closing the gap just a little bit. Smalley's got the fastest up, 33.4. Gap staying steady, about 2 seconds just at the minute. So there is Danny, there's Joe in 3rd spot. Stig all alone in 4th, there's Fuller all alone in 5th. There's Grim all alone in 6th. Ben all alone in 7th. There's Juan Ball, that's Matty to everybody else, all alone in 8th. And just in the back you can see the littlest car in the world, and he's last. So there's Smalley. He's looking quite comfortable. So the gap between Smalley and Danny is staying fairly similar, actually. So the gap's down to about a second and a half here. Danny is doing a very, very nice job of holding on to the coattails of Smalley. So they're on a half tank of fuel now, so this is going to be, I would say this is going to be a very comfortable one-stop race. So let's see what the gap's going to be this time round. Lap times were about the same last time around. $33.7 for Danny, 34 for Smalley. We're at 7/10 lost, and the gap now down to 1.2 seconds. Danny is not letting go here. So now, let's say Smalley is trying to break the draft, possibly. Very early to do so. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably shouldn't be doing that just now. So let's see now what's the gap going to be between these two. Just while we're waiting, there's Joe. He's third now, all on his own still. There's Steak all on his own. There's Fuller all on his own. There's Graham all on his own. There's Ben all on his own. And actually, there soon could be a battle royale here. Oh, ha ha ha! Let's all laugh at Scotland because they're 2-0 down to the Danes. Oh well, that's them not qualifying for any more tournaments in any side of this side of the millennium. And another chance to laugh at the Scots, which isn't hard. So Matty, I think, is on off. He has. Because now Mick's got up into 8th spot. There he goes. It's probably closed up now at the front. Let's see what Danny's view is from the cockpit. Heading through a Scary. So let's see now. Can Danny get in the slip? And can Smalley somehow break the slip? Let's see what happens going into the first chicane. Right now, Smalley's doing a good job here of holding steady the battle for first. They're all... I think Joe's made a mistake actually, because Stig is now up to third. And you've got Fuller now up to fourth. Joe is now down to fifth. Wow. So, there's Grim, there's Ben, there's Mick, and somewhere is Matty. He's so far back, he's back in the 1990s. Okay, so Danny's now in the lead. Missed that just whilst going through the field, so now Danny is in front. So now, can Danny extend the lead over Smalley? Joe's got 3.5 seconds back to Fuller. Fuller in turn, he's just about hanging on to Stig here. There we go. I would say the reason why Danny is in front is because Smalley's tyres are gassed. They're cooked to bits. Danny's made a mistake now. Oh, Danny's made a mistake now. That's now put Smalley back in the lead. As Ben pits for the first, well, I say for the first time, probably the only time this race. But that's incredible. Is Smalley going to come to the pit? Yes, he is. As is Danny. Who has saved most fuel? Let's have a look. Danny saved most fuel. I reckon Danny will not be in the pits as long as Smalley. So let's watch them. Danny's done it. Danny's got out ahead. He's managed to save a bit more fuel. And he's managed to not have to take on as much. So now battle is joined once again. As the Stig now goes into the lead for the time being. Going from side to side there. Grim up to fourth, but Grim is yet to stop. If I were like in Grim's situation where I am a little bit in no man's land, I'd be trying to go for as long as possible, if I'm being very, very honest, to then have fresher tyres at the end. Well, I reckon he's got about 2, 3, 4 more laps of fuel. to possibly attack with. There's Joe. Whoa! Coming out of the Lesmos there. Very, very tail happy. There's Ben. There's Mick. He's making the mess of the cones. Matty's pitted. That'll be why. Mick's gonna be pitting this lap, I'd imagine. There's Stig waiting for him to take fuel on. There's Grim. Grim's now up to third. Just keep on running, Grim. See what happens. Cole's see if you can bring yourself back into play. So Grim carries on. He's in third right now. He's in third right now. He's carrying on for another lap. He is literally going to be less. Time on tyres, so this is a good. This could still, this could work out, possibly. So this is a little bit of a phony battle right now, because Grim is going to have to pit, but he will be going, I reckon, till his fuel basically runs out. Stig's already passed. Fuller's now passed him. Goes left. He's going to go in the pits. Yep. There you go, end of lap 16. So he's going to come out in 6th place. And he's got a little bit better tyres than Danny right now. So let's see what happens. Matty's on his own. Mick's on his own. And, sorry, Ben's on his own. Mick's on his own. And Matty is in the 90s still. Danny has pulled away here from Smalley. Smalley must have made a mistake somewhere. And he's 16 seconds down. Danny's been just a wee bit more consistent in this race, so this is a good effort here from little Danny. Yes, Proctor, I've just seen your messages. Mick Fuller does have the same livery every week because he's lazy. And Danny has driven well so far, Nils. So, yes, good job from Danny so far. He's 16 seconds clear. Just has to be careful and not make any daft mistakes. He should bring it home for another victory. So let's see, we've got Danny's Smalley second now, safely second. There's Stig, he's running third spot. There's Fuller safely running fourth spot. There's Joe in fifth, very comfortably fifth. There's Grim, he's sixth spot, he's a comfortable sixth spot, not really challenging Joe in front and not really being challenged behind. There's Ben again, he's not really challenging Grim in front, he's not really being challenged from behind. There's Mick, exactly the same, he's miles away from anybody. So there's Matty. Very comfortable now, so he is. Danny set a new fastest up at 33.3. He is looking very comfortable out front now. I think Smalley's just going to have to give best on this one. Just make sure that the points are banked. As Danny, like I said, he's looking very comfortable here. It's Danny now. He's just stroking it home. He's got plenty gap. He's got, as Ben decides to dig a sand castle at the second Lesmos. As he sets a new fastest lap, goes under his target time, so he is yeah, he's just driving beautifully. I mean, look at those times bar the last lap are looking excellent. Got the jump in the pits and he has not looked back. And you have to say, Danny has done a very, very good job here. And he's now got, this will be 3 laps to go as he crosses over the start finish line. So there he goes, Smalley second. Stig has okay, and Smalley's in. What's Smalley doing? He hasn't got enough time to pit. Now is Stig and well, okay. They're now this is Stig's got to be careful here because he's just weaving all over the place. Really, you've got to make one defensive move and stick to it. Now Fuller's got by. Fuller's got by into third. But that defensive weaving there wasn't cool there from Stig. That was very, very naughty. It was very, very naughty what he was doing there. And it would have been anybody else, he might have very well found himself reporting to the stewards. But he should not be weaving like that. So yeah, very, very iffy to do. As now Stig is staying on the till. We'll keep with this battle for now, because it is the closest on track. Is Stig gonna be sticking with him? He's going to send it. He's not close enough to send it. is now heading towards 2 laps to go. Is now Danny will start his final lap. There he is. Control this race from go to wall. Let's see if Smalley can nick fastest lap. He should be able to. He does as well. 33.0. He had plenty of time to do it in the end. So fair play. Stig is just about pulled away from Fuller. In fact, got back ahead of Fuller. In fact, Fuller's now trying to get into his mirrors. Is he going to try and pull alongside? No. He cannot get alongside enough. As Danny is now heading up towards what's soon to be the former parabolic for the last time. And he's going to come across the line to win. Brilliant drive from Danny. Excellent. Well done. Smalley's going to be next, but whilst we're waiting for him to trail across the line at some point next year. As now Smalley heads round the parabolica for the last time and heads across the line for second. There he goes, and actually claims a new fastest lap. Okay, what's happened here? Stig's lost out to third on the line to Fuller. Unsure what happened there. Pass. Joe's going to be next across the line for fifth place. There he goes, and Graham's going to be the last man across the line. So there we have it. That's a nice win for Danny, and very, very comfortable as it turns out in the end. So very well done to everybody. Thanks very much for watching. That's it for now. We'll see you on Sunday, I think, for GTS D1. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.